What's going on, everyone? Talen here with another uniform review video. So we've got some new X-Men uniforms here today, and they are the 97 X-Men, or X-Men from the 90s. So we have Beast, Cyclops, and Storm, and they all look pretty good. I love the classic look here. It's kind of got the more cartoony kind of coloring and shading to the uniforms here. So yeah, look really good, and it's exactly how I remember them because I am a 90s kid, so I grew up watching the X-Men. So these uniforms are definitely hitting some nostalgia for me. But are these uniforms going to be any good is the question here. So first up, we have Beast here. And Beast is going to have a support here, which I think he always had support, didn't he? Yeah, it was 40% and 25. Is it exactly the same? 45 and 25 now, so a little bit, you get 5% extra there. So we have HP Ignore Dodge, which is really nice. And then his skills here, tier 2 passive is going to be increased skill damage by 40%, bonus damage by 30%, and 35% decreased damage received, and excluding bosses, ignore enemies damage decreased by 15%. So not bad. I mean, a little bit of everything there, some survivability, but mostly damage. 4-star passive is going to be decreased chain hit damage by 15% when attacked, decreased damage received from reflect by 50%, and then he has super armor and increase all defense by 40%, which again, most of this is the same. As you can see, I haven't used Beast for quite a while here, so I don't know how much of an increase those are. I think those are exactly the same. Yeah, those are pretty much exactly the same. Was it 5% extra? Again, like another 5% is all we get there. We have 50% increase to physical attack and increase critical hit damage by 10%, which again, I think is the same. Yep, it is the same. So a very good leadership still for physical attacking characters. And then we don't have anything new on the first skill. We have nothing on the second skill. Third skill, we have accumulation here, which I'm pretty sure he's always had, and it's a 100% increase to his damage. He's got a barrier for 10 hits. Fourth skill, we have a 40% heal with 6 seconds of damage immunity and a 50% increase to all attack. The fifth skill, we have 8 seconds of invincibility and a damage proc for 70% for the next one attack. Yeah, I mean, not bad. He's got some of everything here on his skills. So let's go ahead and hop into the skill preview here and see what these skill animations actually look like. And yes, he is going to be getting his tier 4 with this update as well. So if you wanted to rank up Beast, he can be fully awakened now to max level, or max power level, I guess, in the game. First skill, some dashes with slashing there. Second skill, it kind of just bounces around. Third skill, throws up some grenades. Okay, fourth skill. What is that? Looks like Doc Ock's freaking arm there. One of his tentacle arms. Interesting. I think that's supposed to be from a sentinel hand, I think, when they like shoot out their little extendo hands to try to grab and capture mutants. I think that's what that is. Fifth skill. Slashing around. Okay. Oh, not bad, not bad. So this definitely looks like we can cancel this one for sure. Yeah. And then what do we miss out on this one? Spinning of the arm. That gives us our... What is this buff does this give us? It gives us the heal, damage immunity, and the attack increase. Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna want to do 3, 4, and then into 5. Yeah, that probably looks like the best option for me. And I don't remember, what is his awakening skill? There's all that. Can we cancel that? Yeah, we'll probably want to cancel the awakening skill, so probably just do awakening skill 3, 4, 5. I mean, he definitely looks better with this uniform, but I can't remember what his previous uniform looked like because, of course, I didn't buy it, so I haven't really been using it. So I kind of forgot my initial impressions of that uniform. Can we, like... Yeah, you could probably instant cancel as well, so he is going to be pretty damage proc friendly, I would say, with this uniform, because you could just instant cancel these. Go right into the 5th skill there. The awakening skill takes a little while to wind up, so you could probably even safely use that one. Yeah, oh, I missed the 5th skill there, but yeah, you just instant cancel those, except the awakening skill, you probably want to let both Angel and, was that Bishop with them? Yeah, Angel and Bishop kind of fly in a little bit and then cancel it, I would assume. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much what they suggest. And then, yep, cancel the awakening skill. Alright, yeah, so Beast doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think I might pick up this uniform. Might as well. I mean, I do really like kind of mutant and X-Men characters, so I will be picking up that uniform there. Give me a reason to build up Beast, because I'm pretty sure he's still just sitting at just like level 70 tier 2 on my account right now. I don't think I have him awakened or transcended at all. I could be wrong, because some characters I've just been like randomly transcending when I have kind of just extra resources, or I just kind of feel like, you know, ranking up a character. But now we're going to move over to a Cyclops here. So here we have Cyclops. Nice classic look for him, because he had this one. It's like you can kind of see the difference between more of like the kind of game or more serious kind of shading and coloring to it, to the kind of cartoony style, the kind of brighter colors with the shading on it. So I definitely prefer this look right here. Things more vibrant. So here we have Cyclops, and he's going to have crit damage increased by 30%, increased chain hit damage by 10%, which should be the same. Wait, 20 and 10. So he gets 10 extra crit damage. That's okay. And then tier 3 is probably just going to be an animation change. I don't think there's anything changing there. Tier 2 passive, ignore dodge by 50%. Super armor, we have 40% increase to defense. And then we have skill and bonus damage by 40%. Probably one of those might have gone up by like 5%, but I don't expect any more than that. And then his passive here is 40% increase to energy attack and increased damage dealt to super villains by 30%. So that's actually a really big buff for Cyclops here, because previously he only had that 40% to energy attack. Now he's also getting 30% increase to super villains. So he's getting extra 30% support here. That's really, really good. So he's definitely going to be one of the best kind of support characters when you also combine that he has a really good leadership. So you just pop him in as a leadership and you get support as well. So yeah, he's just a really strong character just for support and leadership alone, because it applies to all allies, so you don't have any restrictions on these kind of supports here, because he gets 50% all attack, just blanket, you know, everyone, and 30% to defense here. So yeah, looking very, very strong as a support. We'll have to see if his damage is going to be, you know, any good as kind of a standalone, or if you're just going to pop him in your team for the support aspect. First skill, we don't really have anything noteworthy there. Same with the second skill. Third skill, we have 3 seconds of damage immunity, and then we have accumulation, which is a 1%, so it's going to give him a 100% increase to his attack there. Fourth skill, we have 5 seconds of invincibility. Fifth skill, we have a 25% heal with increase to all attack and all defense by 45%, 1% speed, and 30% crit rate. Yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty good from his skills here. So let's hop into the preview and see what the actual animations look like. First skill. Okay, just gives us a little bit of a light show there. Same with the second skill, there's a quick blast going on. Third skill, just shooting up there into the sky, and then we could just say that's raining down, I don't know, dead bodies of some sort. It looks like he shot it up at a swarm of birds and they all come flying down or something like that. Only saying that because I hear birds right outside my window right now. I have a very annoying crow that keeps killing all the birds around my house and depositing them into my bird bath, and it's been very irritating. So I am not happy with the crows in my area right now. I would prefer them to not kill all of the other birds, but, you know, what am I going to do about it? Fourth skill. So we have the Omni Beams going on there. Or Omni Beams, Omega Beams. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do this. And that's pretty cool, though. I do like that animation. And then the fifth skill. Pulling the Sunspot, our new character actually, so we do have another new character with this update, which is quite nice. I haven't really got to take a look at him yet, but we do have Sunspot in the game now. Alright, so can we, first of all, cancel this and get any of the beams to rain down? Yes, we can. And then the fourth skill, can't really cancel that one. Fifth skill, we can cancel it, so Sunspot will still do his thing right there, even without Cyclops feeding some energy in. So probably going to want to do 3, 4, 5. How quickly does Sunspot start hitting? He starts hitting him right away. Okay. Yeah, so do 3, 5, 4 is probably going to be the best bet. He does get a hit off really quickly with the third skill, which might interfere with the damage proc, so I mean, you could probably use a CTP of energy on him, but it might be, you know, hit or miss if that accidentally kind of procs the CTP that third skill hit at the start there. But besides that, I mean, it looks like you can really just instant cancel them. You don't have to delay at all with the 3 and 5, because I'm hitting those pretty much right away. And I'm still, yeah, seeing the beams rain down from the sky there. Sunspot's still doing his thing. So you can instant cancel those, which is nice. Cyclops then also, I think you cancel, yeah, you can cancel that one as well, I think. So, boom. Okay, maybe we can't cancel that one. I can't remember. Once we get the beam here, does it let us cancel? Yeah, if you cancel like that, but again, that's going to definitely trigger your damage proc. Because you're probably going to want to do this, wait for the beam, and then do the normal skill rotation, I would assume. Okay, I mean, not bad. Let's see, 3, 5, 4, that's kind of what I thought. I don't know why they're showing a delay cancel in the third skill. You can instant cancel that pretty safely. Yeah, is it just waiting for... Yeah, and then you just do that. See, we still get everything. I don't know why it's delaying there, so don't let that fool you. You can instant cancel those skills, even if the skill preview kind of suggests otherwise. Yes, that's Cyclops. He's actually looking pretty good with this uniform here, so I will pick this one up as well. I can't remember if I actually have him built or not. I don't think I do. I think he's just support for me right now. I believe he has a CTP of Insight on him, so I'm probably going to just keep him as support. I don't think I'm going to switch him over to DPS or anything like that. I probably will consider getting him to tier 4 just for, you know, his support purposes, because I have mostly damage dealers. I've only recently started focusing on my last kind of, I don't know, 2 tier 4s have just been support characters, because I want to get some, you know, support for the other characters I have, because I don't really have many leaderships or just plain just support at all. All right, so Storm is going to be our final uniform for this update here, and yeah, this one's looking really good, so I'm very happy that Storm is getting uniform, and I'm really hoping this uniform is going to be good, because I would like to start using Storm, because I did miss out on this uniform that made her halfway decent. But yeah, hopefully this one will push her up in power level, and I can go ahead and give her a CTP of Judgment again, like I used to have on her, which I took off a while back during an unequip event. But anyway, for her uniform effect here, we have a 30% increase to energy attack, increased chain hit damage by 20%, which I think is about the same as this. Oh no, I get extra 10% and 5%. Okay, or no, 20%. Yeah, 20% energy there and 5% chain hit. Very nice. Yeah, so it looks like her accumulation is still tied to her tier 3, which is kind of annoying. I don't like to have to rely on the tier 3 to get my accumulation, but I mean, it's better than not having accumulation at all in the character's kit. So it is a 1% accumulation, so we get a 100% increase to our attack when it's fully filled up. Tier 2 skill is going to be increase skill damage by 50% and bonus damage by 50% and decrease damage received by 15%. I believe the damage reduction there is the only new thing, because I'm pretty sure she had 50 and 50 for the damage increase before. The fourth skill, the 4-star passive is going to be ignore dodge by 30% and increase damage to all element, or increase her elemental damage by 55%. So very nice. What was it before? Was it the same? It was the same. I thought it was lower. So 30 and 55. and still 30 and 55. Okay, for some reason I thought it was lower than that. Maybe it's because I've been using this uniform. What is this uniform at? Oh yeah, this uniform only has a 35%. That's probably why think I'm remembering this uniform opposed to this one. All right, anyway, the first skill here, we don't have anything too crazy. Second skill, nothing in there. Third skill, we have enhanced normal skills upon skill use. Interesting. Let's see if that actually changes them a lot or not. Increase all attack, all defense by 50%. We have 5% speed and 45% crit rates with 5 seconds of damage immunity. The fourth skill here, we have 5 seconds of invincibility. The fifth skill, we have a 25% heal with 30% increase to all attack. Okay, I mean, not bad. She could have probably gotten a little bit more on here. But yeah, let's hop into skill preview though and see what the animations look like here. So first skill, dashes through, then does the little charged bolt. Which was the one that enhances? I think the third skill enhances the skills. So let's do that one last. We have a very quick tornado there. I'm assuming that that's going to get enhanced, and that's why that's so quick. Fourth skill does a zap. We got Magneto coming in there, pulling down some pylons of some sort. Now those pylons, that almost look like a giant sword. I don't even know what he's pulling down there. Fifth skill does the walk. And then lightning, tornado, ice, everything in the fifth skill. Third skill, let's see what that one looks like now. Okay, yeah, lightning, a big explosion of ice. So does the second skill look better now? Okay, so now it's just imbued. So yeah, so it imbues it with ice instead of just being normal kind of wind there. Does it change the fourth skill? I don't think it did it? Didn't really look like it changed it to me. It could be wrong, but... And the fifth skill... I mean, it looked like there was a bigger AoE there. It looked like the kind of effects spread across the screen more. Maybe that was the change, or was that fire not there before? I think the fire was there. Yeah, it just looks like the effects were a little bit bigger, so I don't think it's really gonna enhance her damage that much. I think it's more just kind of the visuals that it's kind of changing. But I mean, either way, you probably want to use it first anyway. So it looks like... What skill would we want to proc on? I mean, probably proc on the fifth skill, because I don't think we'll get all of that if we cancel the walk animation, will we? Oh, we do get it all. I guess maybe cancel onto the fourth skill, because we do want to get the enhancement from the third skill, so probably just do 3, cancel, then go into 5, cancel 4. 3, 5, 4 maybe? Is that what the other two were? The other two were like 3, 5, 4 as well, weren't they? Let me let's see. Yeah, 3, 5, 4. Can we instant cancel? Yeah, pretty much. Just instant cancel them. I mean, it looks really nice, but I think she's getting out of that fifth skill pretty quickly, I think. So if we do, for the fourth skill, I mean, 3, 5, 4, and then let's hold the joystick and see. Yeah, so all of that is not going to be enhanced if you're using a damage proc. So she definitely looks like she wants a judgment or a rage based off of those. And then... I think we probably do want to proc on the tier 3. So do 3, 5, 4, tier 3. Quite possibly 3, 5, 4, tier 3. Yeah, 3, 5, 4, tier 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, Storm is looking pretty nice. I mean, overall, all three of these uniforms look pretty strong to me. Doesn't look like there's any obvious duds here. Oh, well, I've already purchased them all, so I can't see them all here. Yeah, no, I think all three of these uniforms look good. I think they're all going to be much needed upgrades for the characters. Um, yeah, so far, so good. The only one that's probably going to be more or less a support character would be, I guess Beast would probably be more of a support because he doesn't look like he's going to do as much damage as Cyclops. But I do think that Beast and Cyclops would be best used as a support, and then hopefully Storm will be a strong DPS. It looks like she could definitely dish out some damage. So I will be retuning my Storm here because I don't think. Oh, I did switch her to have a greed. That is annoying because I don't really want to use crystals to unequip this. So I guess I'll just delete it, I suppose. I don't know. I have to see how many greeds I have. Yeah, I still have some work to do on Storm here. Oh yeah, we've got that new upgrade system. Okay, yeah, anyway, so that is going to be my initial impressions of the new uniforms. Again, they all look strong to me, so I don't think you can really go wrong there. I would think Cyclops or Storm would be your kind of DPS characters if you're looking for more of a DPS. Beast, probably more of a support, but it does look like he should still be able to do decent damage. I just don't think he'll do as good as Storm or Storm or Cyclops in terms of the DPS department. But I don't think he's going to be a slouch. Like, I don't think he's going to be, really struggling to do even like a mid stage. I think he should still be able to do higher than like a mid stage. But that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.